We are entering the season of Advent. The sanctuary at John Wesley has been decorated and the church is resuming 3 Sunday morning services for the next month. Senior Pastor Ken Timmerman.
We will have 8:30 and 11 in the sanctuary, which will continue to be our traditional style service. The 10:50 service will be in the LMR, and so for the immediate future, the LMR will be the location of the 10:50 service.
The pastor hopes that Advent and the additional services will bring more people back to church, especially those who are actively engaged in other areas of community life.
And of course, we're inviting those persons who feel comfortable with returning. We don't critique or criticize any person for health concern reasons or feelings who have underlying health issues and matters. We don't critique that at all in terms of having to be absent from in-person worship. We are encouraging persons who are able to be anywhere and do most anything now to include church as a part of their goings because we consider the church to be an essential matter.
The Advent services include the traditional lessons and carol service on December 20th, not with the full choir as in the past, but with music, bells, and choral groups that are a significant part of worship during the season. Then on Christmas Eve, John Wesley will have its 3 normal services: a noon communion service, a 4 o'clock family service with a children's pageant, and a 7 p.m. candlelight communion service. Like everything else in 2020, the communion services will be altered somewhat out of concern for safety.
Our way of offering communion is going to be as true to our tradition as we can make it. We will invite people to come forward. There will be an individual to give a piece of bread, albeit using a gloved hand. We will have the individual cups in the tray for individuals to take the cup. And once you have partaken of the blood of the grape, the symbolic juice that we have in Holy Communion, we're going to invite you to take your cup with you.
Throughout Advent, the 8:30 a.m. traditional service on Sunday morning will be live streamed on YouTube. Of course, these plans for worship for the 3 services could have to be adjusted because of pandemic realities, but the hope during this hopeful season is that Advent will be a time for you to come home.